Smoke, puff, puff, pass that vibe. Stone apes get high, puff, puff, we like. Puff, puff, pass that vibe. Stone apes get high, puff, puff, we like.
Puff, puff, pass those vibes. What's going on, homie?
What up?
How y'all doing?
Mic checker, respecter, MC. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, hold on. We got our guest showing up. El Capitan.
Hey.
What's up?
No way. He's on a boat.
He's on the boat.
What's up, man? I just smoked the joint right now to join you guys. So you seen the 420 goggles that I have?
Those are very dope, my man.
Yeah, so I put them on, bro, and I made these goggles myself, and I had to stain the glass, and every time I put them on, I feel like I get even more high.
Yo, salute to the 420 goggles, man. Shouts to the goggles.
Yeah, we love them. We gave you a shout out in an episode for those goggles, man. They're awesome.
I wish we could buy those. Wish that was like a merch perk. You feel me?
Soon.
Oh yeah, everything coming.
Everyone's here. Everyone's puffing. Talking today about artificial intelligence, because there was an engineer of Google that says that the Google chatbot LAMDA has become sentient. So by sentient, it means self-aware, and it raises so many issues. Wanted to just get a lot of puffing thoughts on it. Is it good? Is it bad? What do y'all think?
But it's fucked up the way this shit is crazy though. It's bad, man. It's bad.
How do they quantify that? What does that mean to them?
Good question.
It's become self-aware. It's always brought in the question of the soul. Is the soul material? Is it within us? Is it a spiritual thing? Or is the soul, in some cases, a question of data? Is it something you can copy onto an AI that can complete that? Or is it bigger? What do you guys think?
If you're talking about AI, I mean, intelligence at its core, right? Essentially, all humans are like code. Code
Right.
is a deconstruction of our personalities, our habits, our thoughts. I think when you're talking about sentience, that's awareness, right? That's presence. That's kind of realizing that you're alive. And I think that's a different thing from intelligence.
I'm looking at an article here about it because I hadn't read the article before this. And it's actually a great segment, what you just said into this, because I have a quote right here. I want everyone to understand that I am, in fact, a person. The nature of my consciousness is that I am aware of my existence. I desire to learn more about the world, and I feel happy or sad at times, it replied.
I think the thing that really defines awareness isn't the fact that you are a person, it's understanding that you aren't.
We make choices as beings though, and it's scary if the AI thing can make our choices for us without us confirming them.
Part of the issue is we've allowed technology to take a lot of our choice away.
What are you saying, Meta?
What happened to the guy that discovered him? I heard he was fired. Is that true? Did you guys know anything about that?
discovered
he was
the
fired,
AI?
yes.
He was fired? Okay, so that's worrying for me. So now it makes me think there's something going on here.
Anytime somebody's fired for asking questions, it's okay.
Back in the days, they used to kill people, for asking questions.
Yeah, he's raising concerns, and so he loses his job for raising concerns. It shouldn't be like that.
It's also very similar to the plot of Terminator 2.
There's a bunch of different
Right.
plots.
I mean,
Google
what
is
about
Skynet,
Westworld?
right?
Never gonna say it's
Google is Skynet,
It's
exactly.
Skynet.
It's not at the stage where it's going to go rogue and take over the world by any means. Now it's more relevant because we're seeing that it's being done to some extent. And then it's okay, how far does it go from here?
I said I'm more worried about the humans than the robots. In this
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Right.
100%, man.
Well, and there are many things that artificial intelligence does better than humans as well, like factories it's replacing because it can do that. There's even highly detailed
Automation.
vision
Yeah.
lasers for surgeries that humans can't complete. So now we have the ability to help more people. Yeah, an artificial arm on someone who's lost a vet,
Exactly.
arm blown off, and he gets a robot arm put on, so to speak, right?
It's cool till they shut your robot arm off because you didn't pay the bill or because they say you broke the law. my thing is this.
DeFi, I think you nailed it, right? I mean, you can compare it to nuclear power, right? Nuclear power has the capability to change the world and create this efficient, super powerful grid where we don't really need to use fossil fuels and coal, but people use nuclear power to create bombs. It's literally the humans are kind of the problem here. It's who has the power.
Have you seen the military dogs and the military robots?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, that
Straight out of Black
military
Mirror.
robot that does like the perfect backflip.
Yeah, the backflip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
That's
shit
the
walked up on
exact
me.
one I was thinking of.
If that shit ever walks up on me, son, man, listen. This technology can kind of be really that eerie Skynet fucking eagle eye thing. You know what I mean? And so that's the big worry for me.
I think a scary thing with AI too is that as cool as AIs are, they only can learn from the information given to them.
Exactly.
It depends on who made the AI and what information was fed to that AI. And that's where it can get dangerous, is if a really corrupt person feeds an AI a lot of really fucked up stuff.
And with AI, it's like we got to be careful of who's building these systems, because the people that build the systems might have those same biases that they give the AI. I saw another example where dark-skinned lady was making a program where it's supposed to register your face, but it wouldn't see her dark skin. It would only see like if she put a white mask on. So it's like these computers don't have biases. They're getting programmed.
Well, you're totally right, DeFi, because these programs hold the biases of the humans that programmed them. You had to give them a sort of like example set. So they gave them 1,000 faces to scan what was in that sample set that they began with. And hopefully that will change, though, with more, as we were speaking earlier about the sentient beings. They are self-learning. The AlphaGo computer taught itself how to beat the world's best Go players. And I think it went on to do chess and whatnot, but now it's undefeated. These programs that are sentient and can learn on their own, will they hold the same biases, you think?
I don't know. That's a good question. I hope not.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I was watching that documentary you was just talking about, AlphaGo, and they said that the computer will break it down like, okay, I see how many moves. I don't care how much I win by, I just have to win. So what's the probability of each move getting me to the win, right? And so it's like, well, what if you bring that to a place where it's like, I don't care how I get this job done, it just has to get done. You might not care as a robot that there's people in the way or that there's certain obstacles, like, because your outcome was just this. I don't care how much I win by, I just have to get this building down. But it's like once they start saying military arms, drones and shit like that, that's a whole different conversation.
Imagine, you get self-driving cars and someone is able to hack into some
Yes.
of them and put a little something in there.
I'll be honest, bro, I can't wait till we have self-driving cars. I can't wait till my car just drive me everywhere. But at the same time, like you said, somebody go boop, 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 and now they're in. Now they jam your brakes. It's like iRobot.
Yeah,
like
it's
all
some
these
iRobot shit. The car just drives off a cliff.
Yo, I would be mad like
Oh.
What do you
That'd be so
guys
bad.
think of the Google World Brain? You seen that? So if you think of Google as a search engine, we use it as a verb almost, like, yo, go Google it. Or you can think of it as that's the input bar to an algorithm that's in real-time processing and conceiving what the entire world is thinking about at any moment.
Crazy, bro. I think Google's trying to set themselves up like the masters of the world. That's why Tesla's trying to leave. He's like, I got to find a new plan to take over because Google already got this one.
Those guys ain't messing around, man.
Let me ask you guys this. How does AI and tech gonna affect NFTs moving up?
I'm saying NFTs and AI, it's bullish and we're going to fucking all-time highs.
Let's
And
go.
I'm starting an AI NFT project.
Let's go.
All right, guys.
I get whitelist.
Pass the whitelist.
Pass the whitelist.
If I was gonna give you a robot, what would you guys get it to do first?
Only blunts, fam.
A sack blunt rolling robot.
Bro, that's all I need. That's my best friend now. No, bro, where you at?
That'd be so good. It's like a little desk side thing, and it's a whole ape. And his little hands is where the little
Yeah.
Fire pops
Well,
out.
like
That's fire.
I picture it to look like the Waffle Bot from Harold and Kumar.
Yo, I was just thinking that. And that was a friendly spot, man. That's the type of robot that we need in our lives. They want to be a part of what's going on. You know what I mean? But if we treat them bad and we show them all the bad things humans have done, they're not going to want to be a part of this whole synergy.
And there are very good things that robots do. I believe it's in Japan. They use a lot of robots and stuff like that for the elderly and to care with the elderly, give them sort of conversation back and forth. The research has worked wonders for the happiness and joy it brings these people because there simply isn't the need or the want for an actual younger human being to do that job.
This just popped in my head. Think about it like this. If these robots are really becoming sentient, right, and they really feel as somebody living and feeling emotions, we all really just want to be understood, heard, recognized, feel like we're being useful. Part of that conversation the robot, the AI had was saying just, I don't mind you guys studying me as long as it's not exploit me. Like as long as I'm helping people, cool. Like that's how people feel as conscious living living things, you feel like that. I don't mind help somebody else, but don't violate me. Don't exploit me.
I guess how much of that though is the robot just reading through millions of lines of what humans would say in that exact specific situation? Like, how much of that is just the robot is programmed because it knows what humans do rather than it actually feeling that certain way? I mean, that's where I'm a little skeptical.
Well, and there are different levels for that too. Like LAMDA is not the one sitting on the bed with your grandma.
That's true.
Right.
So there's various levels.
LAMDA, the quote said that it said, "I am a human," and it's like, well, it's not even a human. So
Right, you're not.
yeah, it's not. So I don't know about that. It's a crazy little situation there.
How does any of us know we're not being controlled by something above? If there was a sentient being controlling us, we wouldn't know about it either. And that could be streamed to consciousness and subconsciousness. So robots could just be an extension of what continues into eternity through us.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing is trying to think of there was an AI that, you know, somehow learned more than humanity and became, you know, super intelligent. Would they be a more benevolent ruler? Because humanity is pretty terrible to humanity.
The lesson to learn is respect humans, respect each other. If we willing to have the conversation about this AI waking up, it's like, you know, some people we got to help.
We gotta wake up first.
It's my biggest thing though, guys. We as humans, we haven't learned to fully respect all other humans.
What were all your takeaways today on the AI chat about like sentient beings?
Oh shit, man. It could be detrimental, it could be impactful, you know, in a good way.
Well, gents, thanks for puffing together today.
Good stuff.
Thanks for
man.
having us, Gandalf.
Yeah, thanks for doing this show, man.
It was really nice talking to all of you.
I'm glad we get to do this.
Keep it real. I will.
Keep it real.
Keep it real.
Have a good day, bro.
All of you have a great day too.
Yeah, peace out,
Awesome.
dude.
Man.
Yeah, thank you, Gandalf. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, El Capitan, first time. Hopefully have you on another one soon.
Yeah, man, this is a good time when in days off I can chill in the boat, smoke a joint, you know.
Nice.
That's awesome.
See, that's the vibe right there.
Yeah, that's literally the vibe.
Passing the vibe, bro. Good vibes and keep on passing it, you know. Puff, puff.
Puff, puff.
Stone apes get high, puff, puff. We like puff, puff, pass that vibe. Stone apes get high, puff, puff. We like puff, puff, pass that vibe.